Hello everyone, with this quick video, Timer is here again. I wasn't that consistent with this YouTube channel, honestly. And there is many reasons to it. I'm really thankful to that comment that commented, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. And he was like, you need to be consistent with this because it requires time. And he is right about it. So I decided to today when I was sitting around, I was reflecting about 2025 and planning to dominate 2026. So I was thinking around what the lessons that I've learned this year, and I came out with some of them, and they are really helpful if you are sales rep or if you are an entrepreneur or anyone who's gonna really become successful, especially sales reps because I was in sales and no one really teach me this shit. And if I know this shit for a fact, I will be in completely different position right now. But if I have another life, like if God gave me the choice to go with life again, I would be so happy to make the same mistakes that leads me to these conclusions and these assumptions about reality, and I have no problem with it. So I'm gonna start with the first one. Don't go against the the laws of nature, and the laws of the human body. For the sake of God, don't do it. The beginning of this year, January, after I dropped out of school, in December 2024, I was in school. It was in German they call it Berufsschule. I don't have any idea what it's called in English, by the way. But the idea of this school, I was at the time I was 19. I needed to go to school for 2 years. Then I will have the certification that is needed to me for going to university, to have a university degree, because I thought this is reality, this is the goal. And when I started to become conscious at June 2024, I decided that this school is the opposite thing that I wanted. So I started the dropping out process and all of these things, and I ended up dropping out in December. And in January I started, and I started with all of these motivational BS that you hear on Instagram or from self-improvement dudes, like cut out junk food, cut out girls, cut out women, cut out all of these things. And honestly, like, these things are true. Like, you need to cut out junk food, yes, for sure, but like, and they tell you like to cut out your family and all of these things. Like, look, if you have a toxic family, it's much better for you to be more isolated than and a monk like isolated than you be around them, and this is completely fine. But if you done it to an extreme where you don't have any social contact, this shit gonna fuck you around. This gonna fucks you up. And it ended up really fucks me. And guess what? Like, I've made this decision of going against the nature of a human body, which is us to socialize and share our ideas and being emotionally attached to someone or connected, sorry, to someone, to share our ideas, to have all of these needs of connection and socializing. To going against these needs and this law of nature and humanity is dangerous, and it can really screw you up. And like, I've made this decision in order for me to go and prosper and achieve certain goals in my career, like on my in my sales up journey. And I've done nothing. Like, I didn't land the role at that time, and when I landed the role, I sabotaged it, because this leads us to another point. I'm gonna go around it. This is have a key point to how to cure self sabotage, but don't go against nature. Nature says, and the law of human body says, we as humans, we need to socialize. So for the sake of God, do not do this. If you have talked like this, the solution to this, that's what I'm doing right now. I have a couple of friends where I share my ideas with them, and I feel so safe around them, and I feel so emotionally connected to them. And these are the people who I hang around, and I hang around in a community where there is another entrepreneurs and another people who want to be successful. I hang around them, and the idea of you around, you are the you are like the around the five people you are around, or you are what I'm saying. But if you are around 5 million, it's gonna be the six, something around like this. So if you are not able to make socializing around you, like especially for me, I'm living alone. So what I have done, if I have certain paintings that reminds me of certain character traits, and certain goals that I want in my life, especially that I am by my biases, I'm driven by meaning. I can't live without meaning or something deep to work on. So that's what I have done, and I read it some documentaries and biography, and I've let Napoleon on onto my walls. Basically, I have some pictures of Napoleon. So because of me hanging around with him, there is some characteristics or character traits that I have developed during that time. So this was a good one. Like in digital, your digital environment as well must be good. Like if you have certain mentors, listen to them all day, but don't fall off the trap that, because this is gonna, like, this can be happen where you fall in the trap with someone, especially if you spend with them a long of time watching their videos. They are like kind of your friends, but you are not. So don't fall for this trap, please. The second thing, understand your cognitive biases and where they are, how they work, and remember that it is a law of your human body and your brain. So all of us are, as humans, we have some cognitive biases. So, like an example of them is in the most dangerous one, and it's actually not the dangerous one. It's so fucking useful and makes successful in life so fucking easy, and I'm grateful that it exists. It's called confirmation bias. So confirmation bias says that we tend to make certain actions to make our brain believes, or making beliefs deeper about the things that we are believers exist. So if you believe making money is hard, you will see every single example and experience in life that making money is hard. If you believe that sales is hard, you will see every objection in the sales calls that sales is fucking hard. And this shit screws me to like, this shit screwed me to a long time. So don't fall in this trap. Like falling in this trap is so dangerous. And like, by the way, I'm not telling you if you fixed your belief, your life will be fixed like this. It's the starting point. It's the launch pad, because this leads me to another point, which is your brain has layers, and it's full 5 layers. And at the 5th layer comes your skills, which was what I was doing or trying to do, which is learning sales, making 10K a month, fucking around the world. You know, we all start like this. So, and I was trying to build this at the 5th floor. Like imagine you are building a building of 5 floors. I started building by the 5th floor, forgetting 1, 2, 3, and 4th floor. So you need to understand this. Your brain has 5 layers. The 5th one is your skills. And underneath it, there is the 4th layer, which is the disciplines that you learn: tax, accounting, psychology, physics, biology, chemistry, whatever it is. The 3rd one is your mental models, like systems thinking, like Pareto principle, like first principles thinking. All of these are mental models, are way of thinking. The 2nd is how your brain prioritize and make decisions. And the first thing is your self-awareness, how much you're aware of yourself. What is the self-image that you have? What is the identity you are clinging on? And whatever you're gonna do in life, from the 2nd to the 4th layer, if your first layer is screwed, you're gonna be fucked. Because you are just like a person who is trying to building a Burj Khalifa on a shitty ground, or a shitty fundamentals. It's gonna be screwed. It's gonna crumble yourself on you. And this is why self-sabotage happened, by the way. Because there is, like, self-sabotage happened because there is inalignment between the thing that you are trying to do or you are doing and the current perception and the current meaning that you gave to yourself that you are in a certain way. Like, there is some people when they are achieved to a certain weight with a certain fat in their body, with a certain muscle gain in their body, after they hit this ceiling, they start sabotage themselves because, like, inside of them, they don't believe they deserve it, or they don't believe that this is who they are. Like, you need to understand that, like, in order for you to achieve a goal, you achieve a character, and by doing this, you achieve a goal. So when you achieve a character, the new one, you need to cling on of this belief, but don't spend a lot of time into it on this character, because it's gonna create some more resistance. You are going to another character, but this is a story for another day. What I'm telling you is, if you want to be successful, there is certain skills that you want to learn. So do not fall the trap of focusing only on practical stuff with forgetting yourself. At the end of the day, you are the horse. If you forgot about you are forgetting about the horse. You're gonna be fucked. Don't fall for this trap. The 6th one is understanding your needs, and this goes around with the first lesson that I've learned this year. And honestly, this year has been a giddy, honestly. Like I've learned a lot of stuff about nature and about me personally. There is certain things that I'm not proud of that I've caused and like consciously done. But again, this is a lesson and I've learned it. And I won't waste my 20s or any days in my life making mistakes. And when I refer to mistakes for me means that when I do something consciously with the consciousness of these consequences that comes from this action, because for me when I make something and doesn't, like, let's say a sales call for example, like I attended a sales call and didn't close, even if I did something objectively wrong, for me it's not a mistake, it's a feedback. I don't see this as a mistake. Mistake for me when I get to a sales call and I get to say the prospect fuck you on the call, then the call won't be closed and my name is gonna be fucked as well. So this for me is a mistake because I'm conscious of the consequences that's gonna happen. But otherwise it's a feedback. It's not a mistake for me. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that this video was helpful for you and you've enjoyed it. Write me down some of your lessons for 2026. Like lessons that you learn in 2025 are going to help you with 2026. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.